All right, we're standing here with one of the probably most famous Counter-Strike global offensive players, the Devilwalk, and I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
Well, hi, I'm Devilwalk. I'm team captain of fnatic CSGO and plays as a support player. That's basically who I am.
All right, what can we expect from fnatic in Cameraman Games 2014?
Well, obviously we aim for a very high goal. We aim to finish top 3 every event we attend, and obviously we want to win. So expect us up there. It's gonna be hard, obviously. We got so many good teams right now. Like, you got teams that are ranked like 10th, 12th even, who can still compete with a very, very top level of Counter-Strike teams. So, you know, it's going to be very tough, but that's where we were aiming at least.
Is there something we can expect differently this year, like from fnatic? Maybe some changes in the strategies or something else?
After, like, at EMS, we failed to really change our way of play. So I think we failed a lot on that. That's why we finished lower than we expected. So I think you can expect some changes on some maps. Some maps we're still pretty stable on, so there's no need to change something that's not worth, you know, don't change something that's working. So we've changed a lot on a lot of different maps. So you can expect a new playstyle, some new strategies, obviously, and yeah, great team play.
All right, is it going to be more aggressively or more defensively this time?
I think it's about balancing. I think some maps or some matches before we've kind of just went aggressive and never really found that balance where we should go back defensively now, or we start the match defensively. We kind of keep that like the whole game. So I think it's more about balancing it out and finding where you want to be. Like, if we won 6 rounds in a row defensively, maybe you can keep going defensively, you know. So finding that balance is something we've tried to, you know, find, I guess.
All right, what do you think about the new changes in CSGO, especially the new updates? Has it changed anything about your game style, or is it positive or negative?
I think all updates eventually become positive all around in CSGOs. I mean, everything they've changed. Some things have been pretty outrageous, like the AUG, for example. But I think they changed it to like a reasonable level after that. So they just need to pump these updates out and you know, tweak them after a while. But overall, in the gameplay changes, I mean, the major change wasn't really an update, but when people found out about the one-way smoke, I think that's changed the gameplay on some maps. But overall, it's pretty, like, the metagame shifts with every update, obviously, and some strategies work better than others. But I think it's normal Counter-Strike. You know, I don't think that it's changed that much, but still, some small tweaks here and there.
What about the new auto pistol?
Well, anti-ecos is really hard nowadays. So, I mean, you have to. I don't think it's like. It might be considered OP like a bit, but at the same time, you only have like one chance of killing someone. So it's kind of like 50-50 on my side, but. Yeah, I don't know. It's much harder playing anti-ecos, and you have to really think about what you're doing. We've struggled with that for a while now, but I think we're starting to clear things up after that update. But overall, yeah.
Your favorite weapon, what would it be in Counter-Strike?
The AK-47 for sure. Getting those lucky one-shots, that's my style.
That's your style, all right. About your team at the moment, what is your strongest element? Is it a teamwork, or is it the aim, or what is it that just makes fnatic fnatic?
I think it's teamwork and utilizing every player's strongest suits. For example, Schneider, great aimer, like one of the best in the world for sure. You got Flusha, utilizes him for clutches, probably one of the best clutches in the world. And you got JW with the AWP and entry killing. So I'm not gonna say too much about myself. You know, we got the brains with Pronax as well. So I think it's how we utilize our players and make them fit as a team. That's our strongest side.
What is your biggest fear, like here at Cameraman Games? Like, is there something like maybe a team that you fear the most?
I wouldn't use the word fear, but there's a lot of teams I respect for the way they're playing. You know, you obviously have NiP, Titan, and Virtus, who's like the big three. Very different playstyles if you look at those three teams and try to separate them. So I think it's those three I respect the most going into a match. So yeah, I'm gonna say them.
Is there anything you want to say for the fan base of Fnatic and everyone that's watching this interview and probably also the one in the future?
Yeah, I want to huge thanks. You know, without you guys, I couldn't be here. I couldn't do what I do, and esports wouldn't be that big. So, love you all and thank you.
All right, thank you for this interview.
Thank you.